just a quick recap what happened on yesterday's vlog. We had an awesome time down there at Aviat Husky in Afton, Wyoming, hanging out with Bo and all the guys there at Aviat Aircraft, checking out one of their brand new demo airplanes, flying it around Alpine. Beautiful place for it, amazing little airport to hang out at, super cool area. And now we're going to be flying over Grand Prismatic Spring and then on over to Old Faithful if we can get our timing right to see the eruption from the air, and then onward north over Mammoth Hot Springs before eventually hitting up Boseman and Callispel for our final stop of the day.
Careful with the power, careful with the power. Just let it roll and stomp on it, yep. Good morning and welcome back to the vlog. It's not really morning, in fact it's 3 p.m. because that's how we roll. But yeah, awesome time last night flying with Bo from Aviat Aircraft and the Husky. Super cool airplane we got to try out.
My first time!
First time in a tandem for Steph. And yeah, we had breakfast with those guys this morning. Super cool. It was lunch for them, breakfast for us. It was noon time. But yeah, we sleep in pretty late.
You guys know the drill.
Yeah, you guys know how it is. So anyways, we are finally on our way to Yellowstone. The weather is finally cooperating. We are going to make it there. We're going to go fly over Old Faithful. And if timing works out right, you just might see an eruption. And we're flying over Steph's...
Oh, my Rainbow Lake!
Yeah.
I'm so excited because from the ground, we didn't get to see anything.
Yeah.
Drake's traffic, runway 170, taking runway 22, departing to the south. Drake's to the north.
So we're going some which direction, to be determined apparently. But either way, yeah, we are going to go to Yellowstone. It's going to be amazing. And if you guys didn't see the Husky footage, you should watch last night's episode and check out Jamie's Airbnb we crashed at last night because that was really cool.
Oh,
Nice comfy bed. Oh, such a comfy bed.
We didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
We had to get more footage for you guys.
Yep.
Longest takeoff roll ever.
And we're finally airborne. Oh, and now we're airborne.
We're airborne. Good job, Little Delta.
Yep.
We're at 7,200 DA right now.
Yep.
So that's awesome.
We got 10 gallons out of the tank, so we're a little lighter. But either way, onward to Yellowstone.
Woohoo!
We had a long day ahead of us, nearly 400 miles to fly to get all the way to Callispel, but for this first part of the trip, it was going to be super critical to be using this iPad, checking out what terrain we had ahead of us, because as the ground is rising, the airplane struggles to continue rising, and you really don't want the ground to come up and meet the airplane.
I'm thinking that we should do our best to not loiter over the park once we get over it, so we don't make anybody angry.
But we're so good at that.
I know, right? We're only 30 minutes away. It's going to erupt in about an hour. So our game plan is going to be jump up over these mountains, get onto this little plateau thingy here, and that is Old Faithful right there. Yeah, it's some seriously high altitude stuff for sure. The ground is like 8,000 to 9,000 feet. The mountains go a lot higher than that. What altitude are you thinking for crossing these mountains?
Or try to be at like 10,000 at least.
For crossing these guys?
Which?
For crossing the mountains directly off our right-hand side.
Okay, I thought we were gonna go into that valley there. So where the green is.
Oh, go up through that way? You can try that. I kind of wanted to see Yellowstone Lake, all the stuff that we missed from the ground when we were driving around because the roads were closed.
Do you want to fly for a bit?
Sure.
Yeah, you can go through there.
My controls.
Your controls. And now that the camera's on, I can eat the rest of my breakfast.
Perfect. Wow, you can see the inside of the park. It's looking very, very pretty. Crossing these mountains makes you really wonder where you would go if the engine were to decide to take a nap. Yeah, put your head between your knees and kiss your butt goodbye. Got some decent stuff off my right side.
I'd probably go where there's a bunch of snow.
Yeah. Yeah, aim for the snow, away from the trees, and hope for the best.
How high are you gonna climb?
Oh, just let it keep climbing until we get over these mountains. Stay below these clouds, stay VFR, but just trying to take whatever energy we got in this thing to go up.
Yellowstone National Park is quite the high place, with the ground in the area being very close to 10,000 feet in the flat ground, and hills and mountains around it rising up well over 12,000 feet. That certainly doesn't leave a whole lot of excess energy or power left in the airplane, especially when we're heavy on fuel, heavy on all our gear, and heavy on a puppy as we're cruising over Old Faithful and Grand Prismatic Spring.
Wow, that's pretty.
Really pretty. You want me to fly?
Your controls.
My controls.
All right. If you can actually hear audio right now and it's working, somebody comment and tell me that it's working. Awesome. Audio is working great. So we are live over Yellowstone National Park at 10,500 feet right now, just coming up to Yellowstone Lake, which is looking mostly frozen still up ahead of us. By the way, Steph's right here.
Hi.
And there's Sia. She's trying to take a nap.
She's hiding.
Yeah, she's just not that impressed with Yellowstone, I guess. Yeah. Wow, this is super beautiful. So the camera really does not do it justice, but these mountains, the Tetons, are just super crazy steep. It looks like a heli skier's paradise. Would just be so cool to drop in and do some snowboarding, some skiing down here. All right, so we are at 31 degrees OAT right now.
So beautiful.
Oh yeah. But you can see where it's definitely starting to thaw out. Think it's landable, Steph? Ooh.
Anything's landable once.
It could be landable once. That's the advice of the day there.
We're hoping to pass Boseman unless the day gets away from us, and try to make it to Callispel or somewhere in between. If anybody has recommendations, suggestions are welcome.
Yeah, whoever's got a good hotel
And
near
food.
the
Food suggestions,
yeah,
as always.
walking distance to the airport's really helpful. None of the airports in Montana seem keen to us taking the crew car overnight to go take to a hotel or an Airbnb. And Sia is not very welcome in many hotels or Airbnbs, unfortunately.
Tia only cares about food.
Yeah. All right, where are we in relation to Old Faithful here? We've got a bunch of terrain.
I just turned on course here following this river.
Yeah, just follow this river up to... oh, there's Yellowstone Lake. That's the one that is called Yellowstone Lake. Yeah. I totally know my way around here. So yeah.
I was trying to, sneak in Jackson Lake in there so that nobody would notice.
A little hint.
Little hint.
Little hint, you're totally wrong, John, about your navigational skills. That's a great question about hypoxia. Sia, are you feeling hypoxic right now?
Ooh, there's Heart Lake.
Heart Lake?
Does that look like a heart to you?
That does not look like a heart at all. That is a very deformed heart. Somebody really needs to check their...
Maybe from above.
Yeah. Well, we'll go fly over and check it out.
All right.
We are about 10 minutes out now from Grand Prismatic Spring and Old Faithful. They're both very close to each other. A lot of that steamy, smoky geyser land.
We saw it from the ground a couple days ago, and now we're going in the air.
Totally. If you live 2 hours from Yellowstone, you totally need to fly over. This is, oh man, it's amazing.
We waited 2 days for weather.
Yeah, the weather was, it's kind of tricky. A lot of the times the clouds seem to be hanging right at the mountaintops. But this is definitely to put on your flying bucket list of places to fly over. This is really a lot of the park right now that we're seeing that we didn't get to see at all.
Really beautiful.
When we drove through a couple days ago.
Oh, some of the roads were closed.
All the roads out on this side of the park, out on the eastern side, were closed.
Reminds me of Alaska.
I can't believe we still have 4G up here.
I'm surprised we can even do this.
Yeah.
Now, of course, all this flying, our flight from Florida back to Alaska was actually all the way back in 2019. And so it was big technology back then for us to be able to actually live stream on Instagram from the phone our flight over Yellowstone. That was my first time trying out live streaming while flying. It actually worked out pretty well. You can certainly check out our Instagram and YouTube channels for any upcoming live streams, or just simply follow and subscribe. You'll get notified when we are going live on any of our future flights. But this was a pretty fun experience for us to be able to cruise over the Yellowstone National Park in the 170, and really wanted to be able to share it with everyone who was following along.
I guess Grand Prismatic's actually north of Old Faithful.
Okay.
A big goal for me on this trip was to be able to fly over Yellowstone National Park, and if at all possible, to be able to see Old Faithful erupt from the air. I mean, it's an amazing thing to see from the ground, but how many people ever get to see this from the window of their Cessna? And, well, you guys will see here in just a moment if that came to fruition for us.
I think Grand Prismatic's that way. On those flats up there.
Do you want to fly over this and then follow it up?
Sure.
This might be Old Faithful down here. I think we found Old Faithful. Yeah, that's cool. Let's go to Grand Prismatic first. Off the right there, and then we can circle back for Old Faithful. Yep, that is definitely Grand Prismatic Spring. 12 o'clock!
I wonder how much we're actually going to be able to see of the Old Faithful eruption from the air.
Wow, this place is really cool.
Cool.
Don't want to make anybody too upset. Ooh, I see Grand Prismatic Spring! I see it! I see it! I see it!
Rainbow,
I see it.
Rainbow Lake!
Grand Prismatic Spring is in sight! It's right there! It is literally right there. We can see Grand Prismatic Spring. It doesn't probably look nearly as cool in this grainy video as it does in real life. We're going to get a lot closer to it for you guys. So for everyone just joining us, we are at 10,000 feet over Yellowstone National Park, and Grand Prismatic Spring is 11 o'clock and about a mile and a half right off the left-hand side. And it looks super, super pretty. Wow, that is so cool. It looks so much cooler in real life.
It is awesome.
Taste the rainbow? I definitely do not want to stick my tongue in that thing. That would probably burn it right off.
Yeah.
Steph's hogging the Rainbow Lake.
I am. Hey, a pilot gets some benefits.
Try not to get too low here. I do think there's one of those, they request a certain altitude over this thing. Wow, look at that. I don't know how everyone else's day is going, but mine's freaking fantastic. Yeah, this is super cool. Okay, we're gonna get some pictures with our really good camera so we can put it on YouTube for you guys. Cool, roll out.
Yep. Wow.
That is incredible.
When I first started flying airplanes, of course, I loved just the flying itself. It was amazing, and it was cool seeing everything from the air. But these are the things that nobody could have explained to me. Nobody could have told me that one day I'd be flying a Cessna over Yellowstone National Park, over Grand Prismatic Spring, seeing just these beautiful colors, this entire rainbow of this incredibly toxic, hot, acidic, crazy, nasty pool that is so beautiful to see and attracts so many millions of people from all over the world. And for us to be able to experience it in this way, not to be touchy-feely or any of that, but it truly is just an incredible experience, a once-in-a-lifetime, very special thing that few people will ever get to live, walk on the earth, and die, and actually have this experience. Most people will never have this experience. Most people will never even think that this is possible. And these are the things, just some of the things, just one of the few small things that you can actually do with aviation. Just opens up so many doors and so many opportunities. And that's what I really hope people take away.
We got a few minutes to head over there. Let's do one pass and shoot to Old Faithful.
Okay.
All right. Oh, right over top of it. Right over top of it. To the right. To the right. Yep. I want to get this tire in the shot. Good. Wings level.
Okay.
And 3 degrees to the right.
Along with so many other things from this trip that we did, from Alaska down to Florida and back is just all of the incredible opportunities and experiences and the people you meet and the places you go and the things that you see, all flying these 50, 60, 70-year-old machines through the air.
Cool.
Awesome.
Let's head over to Old Faithful.
All right. Turns about a point.
Turns about Old Faithful. If all the people are there, that's a good thing, right? Because that means that it hasn't gone yet. Yeah, we didn't miss it.
The guy hasn't pushed the button yet.
Yeah, nobody's pressed the
He's still
button to
checking
set it off.
social media.
Yeah. It's like stopped steaming, so maybe it's getting ready to go.
It's steaming a tiny bit, but yeah, less than it was.
Yeah.
Well, last time we were there, it kind of burped a little bit, and then
Yeah.
there.
Oh, there's some more steam.
There's
There's
steaming.
more steam. It's starting to steam more. Come on. Come on, give us a show. As we circle around, burning fuel.
I know, really. I hope the viewers appreciate this.
Man, some of those other colors down there, though, are just so incredible.
Well, I'm getting my fair practice of coordinated 360.
Yeah. Doing a very nice job.
Oh, thanks.
Man, they were right on the dot last time with the prediction, but now they're a little bit off. They say plus or minus 10 minutes, right?
A little bit not on. Or is it that one that's erupting over there?
No.
Look at that.
Well, there is something erupting over there, but that's not Old Faithful. That is just some other random geyser that's spewing out stuff.
It's full on. Look how cool.
Yeah, with the wing stretching away. Oh, here goes Old Faithful. There it is. It's going. Bring it back around. Right rudder's getting turned. Keep the wing up.
I am.
There's Old Faithful. Wow, that is actually really cool.
Maybe they both erupt at the same time.
Wow. That's freaking sweet.
Awesome. Wow. So cool.
Oh, man.
It can be difficult, even in times like this, to truly take in exactly what's happening. Seeing something like this from the air, you're still flying the airplane, you're trying to work cameras, and you're trying to watch for traffic and birds and not break any rules and do all those things. But a lot of times this doesn't even hit you until you're back on the ground later that day and you're looking at the footage and reliving and seeing what it is that you actually saw. Such an incredible thing to see from the airplane that truly, I mean, I don't have words to explain it. All I can really say is I hope that you get the opportunity to do this yourself one day, and you very much can. You just have to take that first step of taking a discovery flight. And if you're already a pilot, you just have to take that first step of working towards buying an airplane or renting one and getting some mountain flying experience. You just have to take that first step in saving up the vacation time, setting aside some gas money. And if you want to actually have an experience like this and do this yourself, it is a super, super achievable thing. As with all things in life, it takes time and money and commitment and effort, but it is so, so worth it.
Wow, that's amazing.
Very cool.
Let me give you some navigation here. All right, there's Boseman. There's some terrain. I think we might have to climb a little bit here.
Gonna get one more.
Oh, one more pick a Grand Prismatic?
Yeah.
Gotta go back for more. We could hover over that thing or circle over that thing all day long.
I wish I was a helicopter.
I know. Man, it's just so freaking cool.
Rainbow Lake!
I think, so we should get that on audio, but that was blown out, so try to stay a little quieter or just move that microphone a little bit.
Rainbow Lake!
There we go.
I think Steph and I could have easily spent all day just flying in circles around Yellowstone National Park, but between limited fuel on board and trying not to disrupt people too much on the ground, we went ahead and set a direct course for Boseman to continue our trek northward. through some lowering ceilings and rising terrain that we had to pick our way through. The iPad is super useful for that, and the terrain feature on there is very helpful for flight planning and being able to pick safe routes through the mountains. And we had just a little less than a 100-mile flight, a little less than an hour flying on up to Boseman to sit, relax, and reflect on just how amazing the day had already been, and still had a lot more flying and amazing things to come.
Such a beautiful place.
So cool. Oh, what's funny is like when I first saw a picture of Grand Prismatic, it was I was watching this or looking at this National Geographic magazine, and I was right after my knee surgery, so I was in bed for like 2 weeks. I started making these paintings, and I found the picture of the Grand Prismatic, and I painted it.
Yeah.
So without even knowing what it was or where it was or anything, so now I got to see it.
Full circle.
Yeah, this was like 4 years ago.
So cool.
Really cool.
Luckily, even after Old Faithful, there were still really cool things to see. We had really enjoyed walking around Mammoth Hot Springs when we were on the ground there in Yellowstone National Park just a few days earlier, and wicked cool to be able to go ahead and fly over them again. One of my favorite parts of the park, actually.
All right, caution wake turbulence and straight 2962 Delta.
62 Delta, runway 29er, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 2962 Delta.
That's the little one, right?
Yep.
Boseman turned out to be a great little stop to get out and stretch our legs, and some really cheap gas actually compared to the rest of the area at the self-serve pumps there. So a wonderful place to stop before a little bit longer flight, almost 200 miles, on up to Callispel. Okay, so Yellowstone National Park, really cool to drive through. Absolutely freaking amazing to fly over.
Yep,
As I knock stuff over.
That was amazing. We saw all the little traffic jams down there as we were flying over it.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, like Grand Prismatic Spring, Old Faithful,
So cool.
Mammoth, just super freaking cool.
Really?
Really hope that footage turned out in the GoPros. I guess we won't know until tonight. But now we are in Boseman, Montana. We just got some gas, and we are going to try to get some sort of food in our stomachs because we are both tired and hungry. But we have full tanks, and
This is another airport where the control tower has like the most epic view ever of these mountains. Just like Jackson. And so no controller, if anybody's watching, none of you are allowed to be either stressed out or in a bad mood because you work here.
yeah.
It's awesome.
It's totally beautiful here, so hopefully the weather cooperates for us. We're going to make it as far north tonight as possible. Callispel is the goal, correct?
Crossing our fingers.
Crossing our fingers for Callispel. Hopefully that will work out.
Good girl. Good girl.
Oh, and by the way, welcome to the glamorous pilot life, being on the road, trying to eat next to the fuel pump while Steph's on the phone, and I'm trying to shove some of this food from like a day or two ago in my face.
And here we go. There we go.
Cessna 8221, runway 30, taxi Alpha, cross 21.
Are you sure we don't want to go like that way? Or
You tell me. But I thought that if we went to Butte, that would be best.
Alpine 1594, you cleared 2 Billings with filed via radar vectors. Climb and maintain 16,000. Expect 17,000 within 10 minutes after departure. Big Sky departure frequency is 118.9 or 7, squawk 5317.
Cool, let's get a little updated weather brief here. It's been a while since we talked to him this morning. So we got a Butte RCO 22.2. And let's see what the winds aloft are doing for us. Probably, what would you say, maybe 10,500?
For an altitude?
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool, let's do that.
Okay, so there's a little regional airport here.
Cheaper than Callispel?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then there's also Whitefish.
Where did you go last time you went through here?
I think we went to this one.
Braidwater?
Yeah, and it was free.
Or
Okay.
Callispel S27. Where you went. Braidwater's the private one. Callispel
Yeah.
S27.
Yeah, that one.
The fuel's more expensive there than it is at the Delta Airport at Glacier Park. But
I guess
yeah.
we should.
the town looks close to
Well,
there.
that's the thing. The
Yeah.
town's right next to that.
I'm sure we'll be able to get a hotel with a van.
We actually, sorry, I spoke. We actually went to Whitefish.
Okay, gotcha. Let's try for maybe Callispel, but did you catch the winds aloft? What he was talking about?
They're
They're out of the west at almost 40.
yeah.
So it could be, and the whole like our mid-moderate turbulence thing could be really, really bumpy.
Okay.
So let's just go to Butte, and when we're over Butte, let's start tracking north and just see how it goes. Well, hey, if flat mic up over full, I think I'm just going to go ahead and start filming a reality TV show based in Soldovia.
We've talked about this so much at the bar. Somebody would make millions.
Oh yeah, like the real. It'd be like another Alaskan Bush People show.
You know how much money those people make?
Yeah. So maybe through that saddle there to the right of the rain. It's very pretty, isn't it, with this rain falling?
Yeah, I mean, straight ahead. Yeah, right of the rain. Looks good to me.
To the right of the rain. I'm gonna have you
Got
try to shoot
50
with the
miles viz.
Yeah. with the big camera. I'm gonna want you to shoot through there once we get even with that rain shaft over there. But right now the prop's in the way. You can try it. I want to get some pictures of it. So when you're looking at rain like this, what I'm looking for anyways is curls at the bottom. Because if it's curling at the bottom, and you see that one really isn't curling much. That would be a lot of downdrafts and a lot of outflow that you'd be worried about. But yeah, without the curls, not a huge concern. Although if you don't see it touching the surface, then that's Virga. It's evaporating before it hits the ground because it is fairly dry out here, and you're going to get some serious downdrafts and serious sink out of that. So that one that we're just going just to the right of here, kind of sketch. The one touching the ground is probably not as bad because there's not really curves and it's not, you know, raining sideways. There's not a lot of wind that it looks like.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the temperature dew point spread like that, where it's really dry, like 19 and 3, then a little bit of rain can create some serious downdrafts. You can see some wind on the lakes down there. Surprised we're not getting buffeted around a little more with the way the wind is.
I'm wondering because it's all the way over here. We're kind of making a big detour. I mean, we could try to go more.
That's a lot of higher terrain. I mean, I guess it doesn't look so much on the map, but that's what I was going off of, was just...
What we thought was going to be a just under 200-mile flight, maybe about a 2-hour or less flight, turned out as soon as we were airborne. Between the zigging and zagging through the mountains, picking the safest route possible, and the winds aloft that were not quite forecast to be that strong, we were seeing ground speeds down around 48 to 50 miles an hour at one point as we were climbing up. So pretty long haul, ended up being just under 3 hours all the way there to S27.
I mean, do you want to try to jump the mountains?
There's, see this whole area?
Yeah, no, that's what I was looking at. Do you want to just try to jump the mountains and go more towards Deer Lodge City?
Good.
Yep, kind of bypass Butte.
And it looks, that way looks good too.
Yeah,
Better
here.
than all this rain and Virga stuff.
Well, I'd love to get over these mountains and get back down into like some lower land. So let's try. How are you with this? Like, let's go to the Deer Lodge place,
Okay.
and then we can follow the trench up from there.
Yep.
Well, we could be there in about 2.5 hours. What do you think? Should we do it? And maybe we can chill for a bit, like a day there, or we can see how the weather looks tomorrow. I'm all
Take
about.
advantage of good weather.
I know, if we get good weather, we can keep flying. Just getting tired. Starting to get really tired, you know?
Oh, I know.
Lots of days of flying.
That looks like a really nice little town. Boulder, Montana.
Yeah, do you see the strip yet? Oh, I do actually, yeah. I can see the runway down there. It's not very visible with,
Oh, I see it. It's
Yeah.
camouflaged.
it is a little bit camouflaged down there for sure.
Just a little bit camouflaged. I try to inch towards the mountains and then we just get rocked.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I'm okay with going a little lower here. We're pretty good on terrain clearance, and it's,
Alright.
I think with that west wind, if we get anywhere near the tops of the mountains, it's just going to be all sorts of swirly.
Yeah.
See that tower yet?
Yeah, it's right there. Like, only like a couple 100 feet off the ground. It's red and white right there.
Gotcha, yeah, I gotcha. Ooh, look at the map down here.
We're actually headed in the right direction.
We're actually like getting closer,
Yeah,
and it feels like weeks that we've been not in the right direction.
yeah.
So what's the game plan? Like, are we gonna hook up with that trench, or
It's right there, look.
are we
Maybe
gonna do
a
this
finger?
guy?
Right
Yeah,
there.
that one? Okay. I didn't know if you're gonna follow the line or if you're gonna go the trench.
No.
Yeah.
Mine's just reference.
Cool.
I'm also like looking.
I'm like using my eyeballs.
I'm like, you know, looking out the window.
Just curious where Lake Louise is.
I like how they actually mark the VFR routes. The
Yeah.
level.
Like, go this way. It's safer. And back to reality, we're in Montana. Oh, off the liquid.
What? Oh my god. Thought something happened.
No, all good.
You're like, oh!
I said, well, you're doing great.
Yeah, rain is just rain. Like, been in rain a million times.
Yeah, I just, get a little nervous when it's low 30s sometimes, but it's warming up as we go down.
I've been below 30 many times.
You usually see that, like, you can fly through, like, 3,000-4,000 feet, with some rain, right around 30 degrees, low 30s, no problem, but 30 degrees at 10,000 feet, for some reason, the water seems to stick more often.
Okay.
As we got bumped around on our way on up to Callispel and still fighting quite the headwind, we started looking down and noticing how the lakes were actually totally glass down there. The downside to that is, although it's appealing to go lower and fly low and try to get out of this headwind, with such high density altitudes, you really don't want to take too much energy out of the airplane because you don't have a lot of engine power to put energy back in the airplane should you need it all of a sudden. Plus, in the lower 48, you're also going to find a lot more cell phone towers and power lines and other things that make flying down low a little bit less appetizing than it otherwise would be here in Alaska.
We're still facing a headwind.
Yeah. I think just a really severe crosswind. It's taking some speed off, but anything over 100 miles an hour on the ground I'll take.
These mountains are really cool though with the snow.
Ooh, there's some gusts.
That's really interesting that the wind looks like it's changed direction.
A wee bit.
Look at the smoke.
I think it's just swirling around this shit. I need my hand. I don't know that it's necessarily changed direction, but it's definitely changed direction on the surface, but I think up high it's just coming off these mountains swirling like crazy. The clouds are getting lower. What are they calling on the ground?
260 at 10, gusting 19.
Okay. Well, that smoke down there sure as hell doesn't agree, because that's going to the east.
Oh yeah. I told you the wind changed direction.
Yeah. No, it's definitely different down here. Last little bit of light. Actually, this might last a long time because as we're flying along this mountain range, it gets shorter. So we're just gonna have the sun in our eyes all the way there. Try to follow the road some more and get rid of that sun.
Ultimately, we sort of split the difference, stayed away from the clouds where we knew it would be very bumpy just underneath those puffy little clouds up there, and tried to get as low as we could out of the wind while still keeping some options for us in terms of good altitude and airspeed.
See the beacon?
You see it?
Yep. Our light flashing.
Callispel City traffic, runway 170, final runway 13, Callispel City.
Watch those football lights.
Yep. What's the runway length?
Say again?
What's the runway length? Like 3,000?
I don't know. Doesn't matter at this point.
Not really. I think we're landing no matter what.
Yeah. It's 3,600.
Nice.
Plenty long. Nice. You redeemed yourself.
Much happier with that one.
So is Little Delta.
So is the owner. I think I should taxi through the grass up next to the 150.
Well, just go to the, yeah, whatever one. I think the grass is fine.
You want to fill up tonight?
Yeah, we could.
Let's do that. Oh, aerial surveyors. Alright. Avionics for me?
Well, we have made it to Callispel, and yes, there's a bunch of crap rolling around the ramp. But overall, very long flight. I'm exhausted.
Look at the sunset.
Steph's exhausted, but she's very excited about the sunset. It is actually really pretty.
Really cool.
And I think she was most excited about that cool baggage door on that 206 over there when we first pulled in. But either way, really good day, amazing day at Yellowstone. Really, really cool flying. And overall pretty good weather for us to get up here. So we made really good progress compared to what we thought we were gonna do.
I'm so excited to get back to Alaska and fly a 206.
Yeah. So we are, we're right at the border now. Callispel, Montana. Canada, our Canadian brethren are
right there.
Yeah, 50 miles that way, not even. So
so grab your passports because you're gonna need them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go find my passport tonight. We need to go find a place to eat and a hotel. And you guys know what to do, you know, like, subscribe. You know, you don't like it, 4 thumbs down, 2 thumbs down, whatever you want to give it. Share this with your friends, hit that little bell so you get notified when the next episodes come out. We're posting a lot now, so yeah, all the other stuff we harass you to do at the end of episodes, do all that, and we will see you guys in the next episode after we get some sleep.